Okay, so this is going to be a short update because my son is sleeping on my floor and I don't want to wake him up. Oh, you're up. Okay, well, then I don't have to be quiet. I just woke up for the second time. Last night I slept until 4 something, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and I took my restless leg syndrome stuff, which this is what I have found that works, that keeps my legs still and my arms from that feeling of needing to move. God, I need to paint my nails. I know, guys, I need to work on, let me get sober first and then I'll be cute again. And that is good news, Junie. So I took that and my body calmed down and I felt comfortable and I fell back asleep until 8 o'clock. I have bags under my eyes, but it's probably just because my body is like absolutely loving sleeping right now. It's like, after what you did to us, girl, we need rest. Right now I'm taking an ibuprofen because although sleeping was wonderful, I'm 33, so if I accidentally sleep in even like the littlest of a weird position, I cannot move for the rest of the day. So my back is like fucking broken right now. So I'm just taking an ibuprofen 800. I got these from the I went to the hospital the other night for an unrelated from detox thing, and I got a bunch of these, and these knock out pain. So just as well as opiates, even though when we were all fucked up, we didn't want to believe that. So how do I feel? Well, today I think is the 18th, and I jumped off on the 1st, so it has been 18 days of just hell and personal growth and vomiting. It's been fun, but all of that is over now. A lot of my physical symptoms are subsiding. A lot of what I'm going through now is more mental. My body misses drugs. Oh, we miss them. But you know what? I'm so thankful for this freedom that right now, and I know everyone who gets sober says this is the pink cloud or whatever the fuck you want to call it from NA, where I think that being sober is just great and everyone should be and blah blah blah, but I'm so thankful and I'm so happy and I feel so free from, like, people use that term like chains and stuff in meetings, and I would never, like, I'd be like, okay, yeah, you were chained to the floor, someone was forcing you to do drugs, and it's like, it was almost like I was a drug addict who was mocking other people's struggle because I hadn't been through it. But oh boy, now I will definitely speak at a fucking meeting for a long time, because it was a chain. It was a ball and chain around my ankle, and it was making my life really, 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 really difficult. And now that most of my physical symptoms are gone, besides the RLS, which can last, my psychiatrist said, a few more days, a few more months, or forever, because the human body is just amazing, and I damaged it. So it's something that I have to live with. So for the rest of my life, I have to, fucking Conor McGregor box before I go to bed to make my arms still. That's what I'll have to do. I vacuumed yesterday. I cleaned my house a little bit. I felt, and I didn't do a lot, but I felt this semblance of normalcy creep back into my life, where like normal people just get excited to like wake up and have a cup of coffee and like watch the sun come up and play with their kids and take care of their house, and drugs aren't a thought. And I can't wait until I get closer to being that woman every day. So, I guess that is my update for right now. I'm trying to take care of my body now like I didn't before. So when you're on pills and you're fucked up, you're not thinking, I should drink water, I should put lotion on, I should, do this, that, or the other to take care of myself. That's why drug addicts look like in the ads of, when they show before and afters of recovery. That's why drug addicts look like shit, because we stopped taking care of ourselves, and the only thing that really, really matters is getting fucked up. So we're like chasing a feeling. And now I'm just excited. Like I'm keeping the bangs I cut during detox. I'm gonna fucking keep them. I'm angry at them. I curse at them sometimes, but whatever. The general consensus is that like people think that they're cute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop a bob, like a Pulp Fiction kind of bob. Go and do my nails, do my feet, think about the things that I used to do to pamper myself instead of poison myself. So that's the stage that I'm at. But it took me if you've watched any of these videos, it took me so long to get to this point. And it went from, in the first video, hope, I actually used the words, I'm excited to begin this detox. And when I listened to that, I was like, you stupid bitch. You have no fucking clue what's coming. You're so naive. For 18 days ago, you're so naive. And then you can see as the videos progress, it gets harder. Day 2, I'm sweating trying to update and say like, I'm making it through these, and then I started skipping days during my 72-hour hallucination, like Lollapalooza kind of fucking thing. I kind of lost track with you guys there, but I did come back and let you know, like, hey, shit got scary, and it can for you too, so just make sure that you're safe. And I know that I've been skipping days the last couple of days with updates, but it's just because I'm so focused on just taking care of my body and massaging myself and rubbing. The aches and pains are the only residual physical symptom. And I have this. I fucking hate Young Living because I hate all MLMs, but my friend gave me this, and it's pain relief cream, and I rub it. I just lather myself like an old lady in Bengay, and then my body feels a little bit better, and it's a little easier to go to sleep. I don't know how people go and do like fucking marathons or CrossFit or all this stuff where like they want to feel sore. I'm never gonna work out on purpose in my life. I have made that promise to myself after feeling this soreness. I will count sex as exercise, running from potential human predators, and we'll put apex predators on that list. I mean, unless it's a bear, I'm not even gonna bother to run, just fucking eat me. Yeah, I don't want to be sore on purpose. I don't want to feel bad feelings. I think that's one of the reasons that I became a drug addict in the first place, or a former or recovering or whatever you want to call it, addict, is I don't like uncomfortable feelings. I want to heal. If there's, hurt in my head or if there's hurt in my body, I want to just swallow something and make it go away. And that started very, very, very young. So it's hard to be treating this soreness with just trying to, like, I mean, I did take an ibuprofen, but it wasn't narcotic, so still on the up and up. It's hard to be this sore and just sit here and just let it flow through you like, this is the last of it. The last part of your body that's confused is muscles. And it's because for 18 days, the space that I have detoxed in is the fireplace that's in front of me is my, like, comfort and my heat that you guys are always kind of propped up on. I have all of my drinks and my meds across my windowsill. I have my little area of floor here. Excuse the wrapper I threw on the floor because I'm 5. My bed's right there, but it was useless because anytime I tried to sleep in it, I woke my husband up, and he's not a delight to wake up. Yes, Papa. Not yet. Rest a little bit more. So this is the area that I've been coming to you guys from. And it's literally just this little square that some nights had a vomit bucket here and me on my knees promising God that, oh, I made a lot of promises to God. I might have to follow through with a lot of these things. You know, I'll never do this again if you could just make me stop throwing up. When you can't stop throwing up, but you also can't stop eating, or you can't eat, you just dry heave like a cat who's trying to get a hairball out of her throat for the better part of like an hour at 2 o'clock in the morning. And it's so uncomfortable, and I'm so glad I'm past that point. I am starting to get my appetite back. I ate mashed potatoes for breakfast. Mashed potatoes is now one of my food groups. What else can I tell you guys? All the typical symptoms that we get checked for when you go to the clinic, and like the yawning and sneezing and runny nose and all of those things. Everything is turned back to normal in that regard. Mentally now, I'm trying to think what it's going to be like to meet people without my drug personality. I'm worried, you know, I'm an anxious person. I have anxiety about anxiety. So the mental game that's setting in is a little bit nerve-wracking for me too, because, you know, and I do take antidepressants and I take all of my meds, so I kind of, you know, you guys know I planned this out very, very, very well as you can plan out a fucking hurricane. I'm worried to feel physical feelings. I've given birth. I know that I can take a lot of pain if the outcome is going to be good. I can live minute to minute in the physical pain. Mental pain, however, or like depression and you know, a lot of people experience like crippling depression. Very, very sad. All of that stuff is kind of going to rock my world until my brain gets back to normal, which will be the last part of my body to regulate. Yes, Papa. What? I am looking at you. Okay, you can before Nikki wakes up. Hmm? Oh, okay. My son, I woke up when I did wake up this morning, I found him on my floor. And it's like he just needed to be near me. So that's the part I'm getting ready for now. I got through 85% of the physical in about 18 days, considering I was on a very low dose. And I mean, go back and watch my videos and see how I did that or whatever. Not everyone takes 18 days. There's people who are in withdrawal or post-acute withdrawal syndrome for a long time. And for those people, I just pray for peace. But yeah, let's start the mental part. Let's start, you know, let's see if I can conquer this. When I get feelings like I'm not worth anything, I might as well do drugs. Your brain plays tricks on you, and it's not just the hallucinations you see. It makes you believe that this was supposed to be your life, and it wasn't. So, we're getting deeper than a motherfucker this morning. My memory is coming back a little bit. I think I remember things better. I'm having to pause less in between sentences and try and think of like rudimentary fucking words I've known my whole life. And that was just like brain fog, basically. I don't think that I really have anything else going on that's too uncomfortable. I did have, as a cruel joke from God, I did get my period during detox too, so I still have a certain amount of resentment towards my vagina.
We finally got clothes.
I know, baby. It was like so much was going on in my body and hurting. It wasn't even real. But now I'm yawning because I'm actually just still tired, not because it's not a symptom. I can't wait to not say the word symptom anymore. So now I'm gonna go lay on a heating pad until the ibuprofen kicks in my back, and then I'm going to hang out with my kids, and if the sun decides to come out in North Carolina, which I think it's fucking boycotting, I'm gonna sit in the sun. I have not left the house besides for doctor's appointments and for urines, of which I had my first clean one. I would have asked him to save it had it not had my pee on it. Fuck it, I still would have asked to save it. I just didn't want to weird him out. I might try and take a short walk today, no promises. And that's it. I'm gonna sit in the sun like the fucking vampire I am right now. This was supposed to be a quick update and it was 18 minutes. I always say that this is gonna be, it's because I'm like in a rush. A rush to do what? Who fucking knows? Well, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Christina Getting Sober. And if you are struggling right now, if you're still on subs, if you are tapering, if you're banging heroin right into your arm, I don't give a fuck. I want to talk to you. I want to know what's going on with you. My goal with these videos was just to like help someone else, because there was no one else giving me a guide. So message me your drug stuff. It's not triggering at all. I love talking about how I planned out my detox, and there's actually a chapter in my book called The Plan. If you want to get your own plan together and you need help, message me. Just know you're not by yourself. edit that out if I gave enough of a shit about that. Yeah, so have a good day, and if it's not a good day and you're withdrawing, find just one good thing about it. Find a YouTube channel with some like interesting stories to listen to, or you know, find some good movies. Look up a weird movie list, like movies people haven't seen. Occupy your mind so that the time passes, because that's the only thing between you and sobriety is just time. So, yes, that's it. What are we gonna go do, Junie?
Have some fun.
Have some fun? Okay.
Bye.
Bye.